about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based on the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't crush it. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. The mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, cause you're forcing nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn is.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't see nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand when they see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase. Look with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool. Don't play with it, play. Say yo, so what you gon' do? Stop playing with it, play. You gon' do it, you don't play with it, play. Exactly. Yeah. You built like that.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. Swear I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottle, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the water, in the murk. Out the gate, on sight. Red breed, red tight. Set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To T. Higgins.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Open man. It's complete to Higgins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson will throw again. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. He goes right back to Higgins, and this time he's got him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's another bucket.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Saints.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him.
That's good.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he slings one that's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. From the gun, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this will be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
T. Higgins was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The tackle made.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, that was dangerous.
Jackson
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Saints. They'll take.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Let's go now. 60 equals.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Open man is Higgins.
Jackson's pass complete to T. Higgins.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
The third quarter.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Now he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Josh Jacobs, the ball
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
They find some open field here. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Bucks on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
2nd and 2.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
41.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Tonight,
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Bucs, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they...
Talking to roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path.
today.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Are you serious?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And able to find a little space, he gets this up over the 15 to the 16.
A gain of 4.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On first down, Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
33-yard line.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
16-yard line.
Well, they're making a real 1st quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. J.J. Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
59, Mike, check, 59.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Josh Jacobs.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Looked like they might have been thinking safety with that pressure off the edge instead of worrying about the running back.
I like the observation because many defenses in that situation actually have get a safety in their play call. Upfield penetration, try and trap them in the backfield. Instead, absolutely escaped and fled for a huge yardage on that play.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Gain of 12.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
A run with Jacobs there on 1st down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. 2nd down coming up.
By Earl Thomas.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
59, check.
Jacobs trying to run on 1st down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The tackle made by
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
35-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets... tough in here.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
The Bucs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Jacobs, the ball
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Midfield.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
That's good for a Buccaneer. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a home date next week against...
Spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but I'm top two. I blow away the competition like I bought a hot suit. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's going to the store in the car, but dash. I shake a big, go to the mall. You went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what?
tell me on something while I hold since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tip for you. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag. I'm about to get in it. My bad, it gets a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chicks, you know how I can place it. I just wanna know that I can hold it. I've been waiting for you, I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, try and run an operation. Went broke, and put 100 out of savings. Now that you ain't I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing. You can sell that seed.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say sorry and let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of sound, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out of the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
So a teacup, drink up, inside look when they beat us. Choose us in the belly of the beast.
key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on sight. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Can't roll no bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Backland trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might get all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you. I finally starting to realize never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. My nigga, we tried to define infrastructure right. I don't got time, infrastructure right. I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about your blood to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many ties in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this and jump at the top of the good song. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
You're good at if you jump into the fire. stuff a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Tell me who you talking to.
before fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out South South Street and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my paw and look at my dog. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. Yeah, I had to climb the heart of the fire, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this big up. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Ay, met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we did it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. These right here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
The Saints are now on the clock.
People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten
The Bengals are now on the clock.
right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. With it? 5, 2, 3 on the bench. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I wrote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he falling again and again. I'm in the ride, I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the ride, you in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what?
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
For the wins, came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
The Packers are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross. I'm fervent in my energy, paralyzing like a beat of 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like preparing a message. You're the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was the leader.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
With some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose thing, the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin
The Chargers are now on the clock.
All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow competition like a bowl of hot soup. There's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money.
She don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out of patience. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of
The Raiders are now on the clock.
I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock.
Chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, I the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Do you take from the rich and the poor and us? Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Huge us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive again before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my
belief. Loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming. It's my eyes like trying to find my reason, laying out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt, mud, I deserve it, but water. Red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a youngin'. They told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Nah, I get it go. Nah, I get it go.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed a brother. I'm back slang, trying to keep the people stable the way I feel. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally stopping to realize, never give up and cowards. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot, time to try and go ahead and fight. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep it fine, go hard. It's not hard to find my people. Decided to find infrastructure right. I don't got time, infrastructure right. I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They become the accused. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. Many ties in the culture. Hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing, then I was cluttered. Doing this so slow. Falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle. The top I was gonna get some. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why don't rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution. Modern day execution. Think I knew the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
You're great at if you jump into the fire. Can you feel
today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, Michael Dixon set to kick Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tua going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
First down, New York.
Tua now on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Tua. On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jacobs now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackled by A.J.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 60 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here's Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Lamar Jackson. That's
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 40-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Philip Lindsay, the
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
1st down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass. Tamp things down a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation, but instead they end up back at the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys, 56.
A first down run with Jacobs going to be well read defensively as they'll stop him for a loss of a couple.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
This time Jackson will throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
The numbers for Evans a week ago. 5 catches, 52 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He'll find Metcalf. To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4. And it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Jackson on first down. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Campbell making the catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Buccaneers.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive.
21.
And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
On first down, Lindsey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
The Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Tua. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jets first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 21-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because
to a hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
14-yard line.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run it with Jacobs, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Tighten up, gotta make a move.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He'll find Lindsey here. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
To number 11.
Brandon Ayuk, 48 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. And
that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
60 red. 60 red. 56. Mike 56. Too little, cupcake. Mike 56.
On second down, Tua. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tua to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Tagovailoa.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Keeps the score.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Greg Zerline.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson able to find Higgins.
That's good for a Buccaneers.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Terrell Edmonds.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Tunga Bailoa sack. A loss of 4 yards.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. And now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A gain of 12.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Buccaneers.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the...
that new Chanel. Did that splat,